Welcome to the Cinch SPFL Scottish Football Roundup, bringing you all the latest highlights from the Cinch Championship, League 1 and League 2. On this week's show, Queen's Park continue their resurgence with a big win at East End Park. Josh Walker's added time winner seals an incredible victory for Annan at New Douglas Park. And Stranraer star Finn Ekrapont scores a 70-yard screamer as the Blues see off Clyde at Stair Park. With many clubs in Scottish Cup action, the weekend's only championship fixture came from East End Park. Lewis McCann threatening early on for the hosts. Dunfermline have been struggling for goals in recent weeks. Michael O'Halloran the next to go close, but unable to find the net. Jack Turner has been one of Queen's Park's standout signings this season. His deflected effort going close to opening the scoring for the Spiders. The away side continued to build momentum going into the second half. An inviting ball from Dom Thomas here, with no takers in a red shirt at the back post. But Queens kept plugging away and would eventually make the breakthrough just beyond the hour mark. Stuart McKinstry's cross being nodded in by Turner on 66 minutes. The Englishman with his 7th in all competitions this season. And from there, Queens would go from strength to strength. 75 minutes gone when former Dunfermline man Thomas curled this one beyond Dennis Mehmet for 2-0. Queen's Park's captain leading by example once again. The away side kept piling on the pressure late into the game. Mackenzie Carse forcing an important save from Mehmet from a tight angle. But the goalkeeper's reprieve was only momentary. Thomas playing Carse through in the 94th minute, with the youngster keeping cool and making it 3-0. The Celtic loanee's first professional goal, rounding off a perfect afternoon for Callum Davidson's side. Here's a look at the Cinch Championship table after the weekend's only fixture. Queen's Park continued their recent upturn in form, with the Spiders moving up to 6th after their win at East End, while Dunfermline slipped to 9th place, just 6 points ahead of bottom side Arbroath. Accies aim to close the gap at the top of the table as they welcomed 9th placed Annan to New Douglas Park. Lewis Smith calling Annan stopper Jacques Herity into early action. The away side had a huge chance to open the scoring in Lanarkshire. Tommy Gostow poking his shot wide of the mark. But the home side kept on creating chances in the first half. Annan keeper Herity having to stay alert to keep his side on level terms in this exchange. The opening goal would take until 33 minutes to arrive. A corner not fully cleared, with Goss reacting quickest in the box to make it 1-0 to the Galabankies. The powerful striker grabbing his 9th of the season in all competitions. And Goss went close to doubling his tally before the break, but was well kept out by Accies keeper Jamie Smith. But the second goal would come for Annan in the 50th minute. Willie Gibson's volley making its way through a crowd of bodies to double the away side's lead. The experienced winger bagging his first of the campaign. Accies though came back fighting and managed to pull one back on 62 minutes. Good work from Ben Williamson on the left, forcing an own goal from Gibson to make it 2-1. Game on, with just under 30 minutes left to play. From here, the pressure from Accies was relentless. Akeem Rose going clean through on goal, but excellently kept out by Herity. The next big chance would fall for midfielder Marley Redfern, but again Herity was equal to the shot after a great cutback from Kevin O'Hara. But the pressure would eventually tell in the 90th minute. A short corner routine with Rose's crack at goal deflecting to the feet of Jake Davidson, who smashed the ball home for 2-2. Aki's rewarded for their hard work and bravery in attack. But not settling for a draw, Aki's pushed for another. Ewan Henderson seeing a strike crash agonisingly off the frame of the goal. And moments later there was an even bigger chance for Aki's. Davidson drilling one across, with Fergus Owens unable to turn home. It appeared that the spoils would be shared in Lanarkshire. That was until the 93rd minute, when Annan swung one final ball into the Aki's box, with Josh Walker rising highest to make it 3-2 to the away side. An incredible end to the match, and a fantastic victory for Peter Murphy's side. Montrose aim to strengthen their playoff hopes at home to Edinburgh City. Brazilian midfielder Mateus Machado with an early pop-up goal for the hosts. City's young squad have shown signs of promise in recent weeks. Frankie Dean a bright spark, with the midfielder going close to making it 1-0 here. But it would be the home side who would open the scoring. Just 14 minutes gone when Paul Watson's strike bounced beyond Rory Adams for 1-0. An unorthodox finish, but a timely goal from Montrose. And it wouldn't take long for Montrose to double their lead. Sean Dillon seeing a header crack off the crossbar just 10 minutes later, with the ball bouncing on the line and back out, but Watson was there to force it home. The experienced midfielder taking his personal tally to 5 for the season. City though continued to threaten. Great work from Mamadou Sambu, creating a chance for Kenny Fisher, who was well stopped by Cammy Gill. And Montrose would hammer home their advantage before the break. Aidan Quinn's header in the 43rd minute, adjudged to have crossed the line by referee Peter Stewart. A tight call, but one which made it 3-0 to the home side. Montrose aimed to add more goals after the break. Watson denied a hat-trick by good handling from City keeper Adams. City's best chance of the second half would come to striker Ollie MacDonald, whose effort went straight into the gloves of Gill. But it was the home side who looked most likely to grab the next goal. Neat passing play sending Craig Brown through, with his shot well palmed away by Adams. Striker Kane Hester is still awaiting his first goal of the new year. He went through late on, but couldn't finish from a tight angle. An important home win for Stuart Petrie's side. Saturday was Derby Day at the Rex, as Alloa welcomed near neighbours Stirling Albion. Taylor Stephen with an early chance for the Wasps, but the attacker's lob just evaded the goal. There were chances for both sides in the first half. Stirling's first real opportunity falling to the head of Lewis Milne, who was unable to keep his effort down. Jack Leach has scored just once for the Beanos this term. He went hunting a spectacular second at the Rex, but his shot whistled just by the Alloa goal. The home side began to gain more of the upper hand in the second half. Patient play in and around the box from the Wasps before Ethan Sutherland's eventual effort was blocked and cleared. But Alloa's persistence would pay dividends in the 54th minute. Stephen picking the ball up on the edge of the box before setting himself and unleashing a wicked strike into the top corner. A sensational goal from Stephen, the teenager's third of the season. Stirling were determined to salvage something from this match. Josh Cooper picked out by a neat switch of play before creating a chance for himself, which went just wide. Alloa though kept hunting for a decisive second goal. A big chance coming for John Robertson in a crowded penalty area, who poked it just over the top. The away side kept on fighting late into the game. Ross McGeehee having one last crack at goal in added time, which was kept out by PJ Morrison. Alloa taking the points and the bragging rights on Derby Day. The Doonhamers travel to New Central Park, aiming to return to winning ways on the road. Kieran McKechnie's early volley keeping Kyle Gourlay on his toes. Kelty's Jason Thompson recently made his 500th appearance in senior football, but he was unable to commemorate the landmark with a goal here. It was a fairly end-to-end game in Fife, McKechnie getting himself into a good position for Queens, but curling over the top. The best chance of the first half came when Gavin Riley beat Kelty's offside trap, but the striker was kept out by the post on this occasion. Lee Connolly would be the next to threaten for the away side. A great run from the attacker, but the finish well beaten away by Gourlay. And Kelty's best opportunity would come from good work from Alfie Babbage, the ball eventually breaking to Craig Johnston in the Queen's box, with the Kelty striker unable to finish on the half turn. There would be one last chance for Queens in a busy first half. Cammy Logan the latest to be denied by a Gourlay save. The second half was one of fewer chances, but the away side remained on top. McKechnie having a goal from outside the box, but slicing it wide. But Marvin Bartley's side would continue to battle for a way through. Joel Mumbongo, the latest player to be denied by the woodwork. The points shared in Fife on a frustrating afternoon for Queens. Now for a look at how things are shaping up in Cinch League 1 after a busy weekend. Accies remain 8 points behind league leaders Falkirk, heading into next weekend's showdown between the top two. Montrose and Alloa both strengthened their playoff hopes with impressive home victories, while Annan have moved 15 points clear of bottom side Edinburgh City after their dramatic win in Hamilton.
Corner for Clyde. Scullion with the flag kick. Danger for Stranraer, and it comes. Now this is going to come back out to Alec King. And not a bad effort. And Lee Hamilton. Now, here is Tamor. Forrest has a pop, and he hits the crossbar.
And he did have a pop, and that is. You just need one.
It's like an in-swinger.
Right in the money here.
And it comes.
And it's like, yeah, oh!
I thought Craig Ross had that there. Oh. And that's off the goal line.
I think that's a Stramash, is it?
And here is Ray Grant, get his first touch of the afternoon. Still on the ball, pokes it through. There's a goal coming, Brian.
Oh, well done.
And that's a brilliant save by Budenaukas. Forrest sends it across. Darren Lang. Lang gets it across to Grant. Plays it into the middle. Kyle Fleming.
And they're like,
yes!
Kyle Fleming!
Buries it.
1-0 to the Blues, Lawrence.
75 minutes.
Yep,
Lovely football. And Fleming buries it. Ooh, Dolan was racing in there. Now here's Cabia. And Clyde send it long now. Danger
That's
for
okay, Lawrence. Oh.
No, it's not okay, Brian.
Right, it's okay.
And that was
It's okay, Lawrence.
It's
pretty poor.
Plays it across the front to King.
Yes.
That's robbed by Dolan. He's got Matty Grant on his
Stay on side, Matty. Stay on side.
Oh, he's got. Oh, referee. No attempt to get the ball.
Yeah, he's off.
And it's a red card.
There's Darren Lang. Oh, he's going to be the wrong way.
Right. He's going through himself.
No.
Well, he couldn't get the help there that he needed, so he's still going.
Keep
to get it away, and he does. And Lang sets off into the middle now.
Oh.
And that's a good save by Parry. Denies Darren Lang. 2 minutes played. That goes to Finn Ekrapont. Right, deep possession.
Oh.
Ekrapont has a go.
What a
goal!
What a goal by
has won the game.
Ekrapont.
How many yards was that, Brian?
What a goal by Finn Ekrapont.
My goodness, Finn Ekrapont. Goal of the season from Finn Ekrapont.
Oh,
wow. 48 minutes of the second half. Finn Ekrapont seals the 3 points, and surely even Stuart Luke should be congratulating him on that one.
He seen Neil Parry off his goal. He went for it, and he scored.
Elgin made the long journey to the capital in search of their first away win of the season. Brian Cameron swinging an inviting ball into the area early on, with no takers for the Black and Whites. The away side were in the ascendancy in the early going. Russell Dingwall with Elgin's next crack at goal, which was held by Blair Carswell. second half saw Elgin continue to create opportunities. Keith Braid denied an opening goal by the woodwork here. It took a while for Spartans to get going in attack. Rhys Armstrong with the home side's first real sight of goal, with his effort curling narrowly wide. But Elgin would eventually make the breakthrough in Edinburgh, the ball landing at the feet of Mark Gallagher in the 63rd minute, with the midfielder curling home a glorious opening goal. A first goal for the Highland club for the on-loan Cove Rangers man. But the lead would only last 6 minutes. Cammy Russell picking out Blair Henderson with an excellent free kick, who headed home the equaliser for Spartans. The striker is having an excellent season in front of goal, 17 now in all competitions. And from there, Spartans pushed hard for a winning goal, but their efforts were limited to strikes from range. This one flying over the top from Armstrong. It looked as though it would end level at Ainsley Park, right up until the 94th minute. A strike from Cameron being flicked home by Mitchell Taylor to seal a dramatic win for Elgin City. The Highland side picking up their first away win of the season in dramatic fashion.
Picked up by Malcolm. Malcolm goes long, he finds Michael Ruth. Michael Ruth skips by Monroe, he's driving forward, Mikey Ruth driving into the box. Ruth with a shot! And a great save! And it's away by the Forfar defender, Pignatello. He's got Wilson as an option and he gives it to him. Wilson crosses it in. It's Ruth! Michael Ruth! And it's Dumbarton 1, Forfar 0, and a great header by Michael Ruth.
They got there on the left hand side, now he's hitting a corner from the right.
Josh Skelly whips it in. It's headed and it's in the back of the net. And it's Stuart Morrison with a goal. It's Dumbarton 1, Forfar 1, and you know, it's Allen with a dummy. Thompson picks it up. Thompson driving forward just outside Dumbarton's box. Gives it to Allen, crossed in by Allen. McLean with the header and into the hands of Jay Hogarth. Blair Malcolm picks it up just inside the Forfar half. Give it to Healy. The new signing. Healy, 1-on-1 with Brinley, takes it by him. He crosses it in. It's still in. And it's a goal! And it's Mark Kelly. Dumbarton 2, Forfar 1. And we talk about that right hand side, a great ball for Aaron Healy. Hilton, crossed in by Hilton, it's picked out, and it's Kelly, but swings it in, and it's headed away by Crichton, but kept in play. Hogarth flaps in it, and it's kicked over the bar. Another great header by Monroe, just into the path of Blair Malcolm. He gives it to Lennon. Lennon with an inviting ball through to James Hilton. It's Hilton! Oh, and it's a great save by Mark McCallum! And it misses everyone but goes to McTeer, who's had an inviting ball in. And it's shot by Allen, and a good save by Hogarth, but in the net by the substitution, Mohammed. And it's Dumbarton 2, Forfar 2. It's Ryan Wallace to take, swings it in. It's up, and away by McLean, only as far as Ryan Wallace. Ryan Wallace, a good ball in, and oh, it's over the bar by Michael Ruth. Oh no! How did he miss?
Yates delivers, and it's the opening goal. And it's the captain, Ross Meakin, who flicks it in. And Stenny have the lead in the opening 5 minutes. Goes forward. Fash and Schiavone were both up for it. Schiavone receiving it now off Healy, trying to make some space for himself. And the effort from Walls is off target. Schiavone drags the ball in. Wedderburn's clearance isn't the best. He's trying to knock this back to the mixer. Drops to Healy. Can he get the shot away? Yes! That's just wide. Walls is looking for an option and he gets it, and Troughton slapping it through. Fash, great chance, and it's the equaliser! Well, what a brilliant move! Superb passing from East Swife and a pinpoint pass from Troughton, and Fash gets his 10th league goal of the season, 1-1. Over the wall. Oh, just wide. And comes the throw. And East Fife have managed to clear, not very far though. Billam goes for it, comfortably off target. East Fife have it though with Walls. Fash, first time flick onto Schiavone. Schiavone! Oh, the effort deflects off Meakin. And they're quick with a free kick. Berry over the top. Rodden. Well, I'll tell you what, he wasn't a million miles away with that effort.
Here's how things stand in Cinch League 2 after the weekend's football. Dumbarton's draw with Forfar has the Suns just 1 point behind third place Spartans. Elgin's late winner in the capital has the Black and Whites up in 6th place, while Stranraer's victory over Clyde puts 11 points between themselves and the Bully Wee.